The people of Murrieta see it. They're blocking the buses. Meanwhile, Barry, Mr. Satoru, he's chugging beers and shooting pool. It's bizarre. It's really bizarre. I don't, it's really bizarre. And the American people, some are beginning to rise up, some are beginning to stand up, but it needs to be a lot more. A lot more. He's trying to destroy the country, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, he's trying to destroy this country. I used to think he was just a buffoon, a bumbling idiot. And I've talked before about it, I used to think he's a bumbling idiot. Now I think he's just, evil, an evil genius. But the reason really doesn't matter. If the outcome is the same, what difference does it make? He's destroying the country, whether he's doing it by accident or by incompetence or doing it on purpose. What difference does it make? In the end, the country will be destroyed. Oh yeah, don't forget the soccer balls. I wonder if the $3.8 billion includes soccer balls and teddy bears. Maybe we get Glenn Beck on the line, see if he knows that. Probably doesn't. It might, but if Obama heard it, that Glenn's taking soccer balls and teddy bears, he could probably just shift that money over to campaign money or something, That's bizarre. Even those of us on the right, conservatives, can't get our act together. Even some of our so-called conservative people, even some of those people are falling for the liberal lie. We got to do it for the children. No, we don't. Even if we wanted to, we can't afford to. Doesn't mean we can't be humane and compassionate. Here's a, you know what? Let's just splurge $19.6 million to send them back, and Obama wants $3.8 billion with a B. Let's just double that. We rounded it up to $20 million. Let's double that. Round it up to $40 million. And let's send them home first class. Show them how compassionate we are. Send them home first class. Even if we wanted to help these people, we can't afford it. That's the point. That's his goal. He's trying to collapse the system. Any way and every way possible. Through healthcare, through immigration, it doesn't matter to him. He's trying to collapse the system, and he's going to do it. If we don't stand up, he's going to do it. Come on, people. I've said it before. I'm not the sharpest pencil in the box. If I can see it, why can't more Americans see it? I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't get it. At what point, are we going to wait until we're a third world country before we scratch our heads and go, oh, wow, what happened there, man? That's wow. I used to have a nice car and a good job and a nice house, and now I'm living in a cardboard box, riding a moped if I'm lucky. We're going to wait till we're like some of those third world countries where you see pictures of them and the streets are just packed with mopeds. There's like 3 cars. Everybody else is on a moped. Was that when we take action? Are we going to wait until those of us who speak English are a small minority? We're going to wait till then? Are we going to wait until our dollar is so worthless that we have to go down to the store with a wheelbarrow full of money to buy a loaf of bread and a can of soup? Is that when we take action? Are we going to wait until a gallon of gasoline is $10 a gallon? Or a gallon of milk is $10 a gallon? We're going to wait till then? Make no mistake, the price of gas, the price of groceries skyrocketing, the price of energy skyrocketing. It's all by design. He and his minions they're trying to collapse the system. Rules for radicals. Saul Alinsky, look it up. They're running the playbook. And with all his talk against the 1%ers and all his talk about working class people, if you look up Rules for Radicals and Saul Alinsky makes it clear. You can't have revolution without the middle class. And if the middle class is happy and healthy and they have good jobs and good schools and good houses, you're not going to get the middle class to revolt. So in Saul Alinsky's Rules for Radicals, he says that they have to destroy the middle class. Well, I'm not even sure who that is. That's some made-up term. I don't know how to define it. You define it by income. You define it by neighborhood. You define it by a net worth. I don't know how you define the middle class, but most of us are in it. Rules for Radicals makes it clear you have to destroy the middle class. You have to make them so uncomfortable, so unhappy that they're willing to join your revolt. And all he really did, he's by no means a genius. He's a commie. Saul Alinsky was nothing but a commie. He just looked back at the communist revolutions, probably even looked at the Weimar Republic, and saw how masses of people were able to be manipulated, but only after extreme hardship, extreme poverty, extreme, pain. All he did is look back at the communist revolution that happened by circumstance and, tore it apart and said, well, we could actually make this happen. That's all Rules for Radicals is. He looked at what happened and then rewrote it as if it were intentional. He just took the circumstances from the communist revolution in Russia, took the circumstances probably from some of the Weimar Republic history, and said, well, look, if these circumstances made that revolution happen, then we can make these circumstances happen and have the same outcome. That's all it did. That's all he did. No brilliant, no genius. He's a stupid commie's all he is. Was. But that's the playbook these people are running, I'm telling you. My name is Anthony Schindler, and this is the Patriot Addiction. I don't know about you, but I need a little pick-me-up, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go back in time because I'm in the mood.